Well, howdy folks, and welcome to Mower Mike's. Today, as you can see on the table, we've got a Briggs & Stratton torn down, a single cylinder. We're doing a little engine rebuild, slapping in some new piston rings for the neighbor's lawnmower. She's got a piece of junk errands that I seem to always be working on for some reason. But we're not going to be talking about rebuilding the engine. I've got tons of videos rebuilding any type of engine you got. We'll put links below. But what we're going to talk about today is when you pull off an engine cylinder head, you have got to clean them. They've got to be spick and span when you put them back on. And it is always a challenge to get all the gunk off them, to get the old head gasket off them. And then you've got all the buildup from the carbon buildup from the bad gas on the combustion chamber and then on the valves. Now, I have done a couple other videos on cleaning cylinder heads, and I went back and washed them, and I gotta be honest, they looked a little painful. I am scrubbing away. I am soaking them in stuff. I've got electronic sound waves going through them. I'm getting them hot, getting them cold, and I was like, man, that is too much. There's got to be a better way. So I did a little research, and I found myself this thing here. What I have got is I've got a little $40 Air Mini Sandblaster off the Amazon. This thing was like literally $36. And I heard through a few people that if you take one of these plus some walnut shells, and you can sandblast all the crap off here. And I was like, wow, that is too cool. That is too cheap. I mean, who doesn't like air tools and big bags of nuts? I mean, those just go together, right? So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Now, this being the cheapest product I could find on Amazon, it has no instructions. So we're just going to let it rip and see if it actually works. Now, when you do this, I am going to take this outside to my table outside. That way we don't get nut shells all over the place, and we're just going to have a good time. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and stick around, and let's see what happens. Well, we have moved to the outdoor Mower Mike studio, and I am pumped because I have officially never sandblasted anything in my life. So what we got here, we got our Nikio straight from China here. About 40 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. I've got my air compressor hooked up to it. I'm running about 130 PSI, a pretty fat air compressor, so I will not run out of air. If you have the smaller one, you're probably gonna have to let it repressurize every now and then. Also, safety gear is very, very important when you're sandblasting or pressure washing anything. I've got some leather gloves here, goggles on, and probably a face mask would be a good idea. Trust me, if you sandblast and get anything underneath your skin, it can cause an infection and you could lose your hand, which you do not want to do. All right, so we got this thing. It looks pretty simple. So it's got a little filler tube, and what I've got here, 18 to 40 grit walnut shells. I got this off Amazon too. I think it's like 20 bucks. So we're just gonna fill her up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be wild. If this works, I'm gonna be sandblasting everything. All right, look at that. That looks like just grit. And what's cool is that this is more natural, so you're not going to be having some sort of carbide or something floating around that's going to tear you up. All right, on here, looks like you got a couple controls. So on, off, we got it cranked on. Let's give it a shot. Whoa. All right, let's see what happens. This is going to make an absolute mess, folks. All right, we're going to do a close-up. We got some air going. I'm gonna get my hand out of the way. I don't think having a hand there is a good idea. Get some more light. Folks, this is working great, but I do have to get a face mask because this stuff is shooting all over my face. Hang on. All right, I put my neck mask on, so let's get at it. All right, looks like we might need a refill. Boy, this is so cool. This is actually working way better than I ever planned on. If you've seen my other video, getting these cylinder heads clean with a wire brush is such a pain in the butt. And look at this. I mean, that is looking real pretty, folks. I'll give you a close-up here of how she's doing. You can see right there where I've hit it. I mean, it is perfectly clean. So let's go ahead and keep going. All right, let's take a closer look. Folks, that came amazingly clean. And you see there's no residue left of that gasket. We cleaned off all that carbon. This works so much better. And I swear I'm only in it about 6 minutes. This is the only way I'm gonna clean metal things in the future. All right, folks, it did so good on that cylinder head. I went ahead and pulled the rest of the engine out here. What's great is that since this is walnut shells, you could actually do the internals of the engine and not really worry about it getting inside the engine because it would just burn up versus metal. All right, so as you see here, the piston is pretty jacked with a lot of carbon buildup. So let's see how the Nikio does on the piston. I mean, look at that. It cleans it up in seconds. Folks, this is a winner, hands down. This is the best way to clean internal engine parts. Look at that. That went from clogged up to perfectly clean, and it's gonna work great. And you see I've already been hitting here where the head gasket just gets, you know, baked on that cylinder. So with that, Mower Mike's out. Get you some walnut shells. I'll put all the links down below, and we'll see you next time.